And hello my brave knights, princesses and princesses, and welcome back to Let's Play Sherlock Holmes the Devil's Daughter. When last left out, we're still solving the case of this poor boy. Here we are.
Wiggins did a good job.
He sure did. Hey Watson. Hey Toby.
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
Yes, he is.
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need.
I need... I need, coat of arms.
That's not the... That's not... That... That's not the one I need.
Ah, here we go. This is the Marsh family.
Here it is. So this man could be Lord Marsh. Huh. A lord who hangs around in a public house. Let's pay a visit to Lord Marsh. We'll pretend that we're interested in his charitable activities.
That's what we always have to do to get into someone's house.
Mr. Holmes, you have a visitor.
Oh, just ask him to wait.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. This young lady refuses to wait for anything.
What?
Father!
Caitlin!
Miss Caitlin's boarding school was flooded. Everyone was sent home.
As if it could smell any mustier.
My word, how is it possible that you have grown up so fast?
You'll be staying. Wherever will we put you?
Holmes, I'll give her my room, of course.
What do you have to say, Kate?
You're on a new case. A respectable lady who's being blackmailed? Or is it a love story between a prince and a suffragist?
However did you guess?
You will tell me, won't you, Father?
Only if our lives are in danger.
All right, then. Have fun. I'll go and unpack. Will you help me, Mrs. Hudson?
Oh.
It's wonderful to have Kate home.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, you'll see eventually why I'm so happy to play this game.
Go, go, Mr. Holmes. I'll take care of everything.
Okay, what are you saying, Miss Hudson? You're quite a lifesaver, Miss Hudson, despite what everyone else might think. So let's go visit the Marsh house. 'Cause I can.
Holmes, about Caitlin.
Yes?
She has grown up, hasn't she? Don't you think it's time to tell her?
To tell her what, Watson?
Well, about her father.
Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me?
Holmes, you were responsible for the death of her father. You owe her the truth. She is old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear?
Holmes.
It won't and can't happen.
Because if you guys watched The Testament of Sherlock Holmes, which I will play too, unless, and in case you don't know, how about I save it for when we play in that game? You'll find out. Actually, you find out in this game, but you find out in that game too. It's quite exciting.
Come in, please.
Okay.
Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home. How may I help you?
Good day to you, Lord Marsh. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Here we go. Yes! Nailed it.
I hope we're not disturbing you. You are with your physician?
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please, I'm intrigued by your visit, Mr. Holmes.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in assisting the poor of London?
Yes. It is a war that we must fight, on our streets and now too from my home. You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
That is inspirational. At my own humble level, I too try my best to support those in need. I thought perhaps that I could be of some assistance.
I don't see why not. I already have the valuable assistance of Dr. Fisher, who happens to be my personal physician.
Forgive me, Lord Marsh. You're looking very pale. Might I offer Dr. Watson's assistance?
That is kind of you, but I feel confident that I can provide Lord Marsh with the care that he requires.
How long have you been like this, my lord?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza. I'll be better in a few days. I can feel it already.
In that case, why are you taking such powerful painkillers?
Excuse me, what do you mean?
Mr. Holmes is referring to the pills on your table.
I'm sorry, that's a medical confidentiality.
I'm sorry, but I will observe.
It's curious. Your face seems familiar to me, Doctor. Oddly, I'm associating it with Whitechapel?
Well done, you are right. I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I am a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place.
That's remarkable.
Yes, indeed. In order to truly see, one requires vision, yes, but also insight, and Lord Marsh has believed this since he was a child.
Oh, Dr. Fisher makes it all sound so romantic. Let's close this topic.
Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people.
A provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel. Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken English malady, I'd be with those rapscallions right now.
All in due time, my lord.
All in due time, indeed.
Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college.
Impressive.
Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor people will have a second chance in life.
That's nice.
I've never heard of this man. John Strobridge. I've seen this name before. It was on a missing persons poster. I can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a fairly large family, I imagine.
Yes, the list would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
Might we take a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
I quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
Otherwise,
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
we'll come back and raid the place because...
Mr. Holmes, do you have any news about my father?
Tom, not so fast. I wanted to ask you if you remember your father mentioning anything about a special education program.
An education program? No, he only talked about a special job.
What's this box, Tom?
Oh yeah, I just found it, Mr. Holmes. It was ever so well hidden. I've no idea why.
Well done, my boy. It could prove very helpful.
Indeed it could.
This oil can also be used on weapons. A ramrod to clean a rifle. Wolfjack. Looks like a military badge. Tom, does your father own a rifle?
A rifle? No. If he had, he would have shown it me.
I'm sure that he wouldn't have shown it you. I need to find this rifle. This scrap of cloth was used to oil a firearm. Tom, does your father have any other property?
No. At least I don't think so.
I have to take Toby. He'll take a sniff of the oil, and we'll find that rifle.
Good. Progress is finally being made.
Come on, Toby. It's time for you to earn your keep. Watson?
I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health.
You do that, Watson.
Kate wouldn't like it if I entered her room without her knowledge.
Aww. Right, where am I going?
I have better things to do than roam the streets of London with Toby.
Okay.
I have better things.
Trying to figure out where I'm going, that's all.
Search, Toby, search.
Yeah. Yeah, automatically open the door. Hmm. Cool.
People use this cellar for storage.
Indeed.
Nothing that could interest me. It's not here. Old things.
I know that's what we're looking for, but I'm just being scrupulous right now.
Just rubbish. Tom's photograph. Let's try to get inside. There's no space for this lockpick. There's no space for this lock. There's no space for this.
Oh. Sorry, I only had to use that one. Sure, it's going to get more complicated later.
A map of Epping Forest. This case must have been full of cartridges.
I do understand you, and it's so sad. Same as you, I can't find a job, not even a small city. My children have nothing to eat. When I try to find anything, bosses just say they won't. Wounded people working for the military service means nothing. Our country used us in the war. Now it has abandoned us. Nobody cares. By Royal Majesty Queen Victoria of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, I, Frederick Russell Burnham, Major of the British Army, declare the country extends its gratitude to George Hurst, an honorable soldier of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland for its valiant military services. The British Army hereby awards him Distinguished Conduct Medal and retires him due to injuries sustained while on duty. Interesting.
News clippings on Lords in the education program. Why are they here?
Probably because all three of these guys are involved. Dear Tom, if you're reading this letter, that means I am dead. I'm so sorry that things had to end up like this way, but no other choice. You have to know that you're a very smart boy. I'm so proud of you. I hope one day you'll understand and you'll forgive me. Son, I love you so much. Don't despair. Try to be happy, for you'll grow up to be a man someday. And sooner than you think, you won't be alone. Me and your mom won't be looking over you from heaven.
Let's compare this list with the evidence that we found earlier.
Ooh, comparisons.
This is the list of selected participants for October's special education program. According to this poster, John Strobridge is missing. Let's compare them with people from Hearst documents. This man appears in both documents. All the people in Marsh's document are marked and dated in George Hurst's files.
Okay, we have to search our archives, that means. So let's go do that. Or not. It could just leave.
Brave Toby.
Okay.
Here it is.
Still can't connect anything. Uh-huh. There are things that still don't add up though. So now what? Oh yeah, I still have to find out where the rifle is.
There was something on the stand. There was a rifle here. George Hurst took it with him.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Holmes, what are you doing here? What are you planning?
A mission of my own. You must play the role of the conscientious doctor while I sneak inside Marsh's house. That's the only way of helping little Tom.
Right, we will do that in the next episode, guys. Leave a like and subscribe because there's always room for more. See you on the next video. Goodbye, everybody. Sorry for all the cuts, but it got a little confusing here and there.